Welcome back everybody to another episode of McDraw's Arsenal. Today we're going to be talking about the Romanian M69 22 caliber training rifle. Picked this up from the mozzingcrate.com. Very good transaction. Got it to my FFL dealer pretty quick actually. A lot faster than what I was expecting. But these were designed in 1968, 1969 to sort of train the citizens of Romania how to fire weapons, because most of them have never fired a weapon before. So this was quickly produced. The stock, actually the whole design is kind of a variant of different rifles. You will see that this is similar to the Mosin-Nagant's front hook sight. The cutout reminds me of the Mosin-Nagant grooves in the stock as well. The bolt has a cutout here, much like your German K98s, and the receiver just is pretty beefy. Has a 5-round detachable magazine that I'll get a close-up of. The bolt is turned down. It's a little heavy. It's a little rough, even when it's heavily oiled. The front sights are made of steel, and they flip down for 25, 50, and 100 meters. I've taken it out shooting one time. It performs average at 100 yards. It was pretty windy, so I can't really say for sure exactly how well it was. Taking the bolt out, it's pretty rough, to be honest. These were produced in 2 factories in Romania, and I'm still doing research on those factories and where exactly they were located at. But you'll have a stamp. Mine, for instance, says it was made in IMC with the number 2. So I don't know exactly what that means, and then it has a date on it, which mine was produced in 1984. The stock, like I said, pretty simple. It was made of beech wood. It's got 2 small sling swivels that are less than an inch, and they took a vinyl or a plastic carry strap, shoulder strap. Still haven't been able to find one of those yet, but I do want to get one and put on here. Like I said, the magazine is a 5-round magazine. It's a bit rough to take out, so I just leave it in. And honestly, I just load 1 round in and shoot a single shot like that. Other than that, it's a fairly decent rifle, heavily milled. One thing also I wanted to show you is how the safety flips up, much like the Mauser safety does. So it's kind of got a conglomeration of different features from different rifles. And like I said, this is a 22 caliber. It's very well made. Not the prettiest gun that you've ever seen, but it's got some pretty good characteristics with it. Hopefully take it squirrel hunting this fall, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm gonna try to get a range video in here soon and let you guys see how it performs. Like I said, the patrons were able to get a new microphone for the camera, so I'm hoping that the audio quality today is going to be much better than it has in the past. It should, in theory. It's a pretty good microphone that I got. And like I said, the patrons, their contributions go to range fees, because the ranges here are pretty expensive. So I'm going to try to get out this coming week or weekend and do a video for you guys. So stay tuned, and appreciate you guys subscribing. Appreciate all your comments. I'm trying to answer every single one. It's quite a feat, actually, because there's quite a bit I got to catch up on. But if you have not gone to the Patreon page, check it out. Look at all the cool benefits that you get. We're going to have a Discord where all the patrons, as well as myself, can get on there and chat a couple times a week. So check that out, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Okay guys, so here's a close-up of the M69 rifle. It's got a beech stock, not the best quality of wood, but you know, Romania at that time was a pretty poor country and they used what they had. Here's the safety. It flips up for safe, down to fire. Your trigger has a pretty hard pull on it. Yeah, it's a pretty hard pull. Here's the bolt. Like I said, it's a pretty rough bolt, and I'm not sure if you can tell. Try to focus here. You can see some wear and tear on there as I've been operating it. And then you have the main bolt right there. As I said before, these hand grooves I do like. They do help shoot the rifle. I mean, it's pretty good. Much like the Mosin Nagant, since that's what they would have been used to. And now here you have your front sight post, and I'm not sure if you can see, but I'm trying to focus on it. But anyway, you flip them down. This is for 100 yards. This is for 50, and then your final one is for 25 yards. Real easy to manipulate, and they kept it very simple. And then, like I said, then you have your front sight post, which has a hood over it, much like your Mosin Nagant, as well as your Mausers. So overall, it's a pretty decent rifle, and I do like it. I can't think of a better cheap 22 I'd rather have, but other than that, like I said, I'm going to try to research the arms factories and where they were produced. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that. Probably not. But anyway, I'll take a close-up picture and include it in the video. But appreciate you guys watching and subscribing and commenting and liking. Thanks again.